This was a masterful defensive shot worthy of Ronnie O'Sullivan's place in the history books. He kicked the coffee ball away with precision. The cue ball traced a magical arc across the table. After rebounding off 3Cushions, the cue ball perfectly nestled behind the black and blue balls. Ultimately, it culminated in an exceptionally difficult top-tier snooker shot. This spectacular shot drew a standing ovation from the entire crowd. In the upcoming matches, Ronnie O'Sullivan countered by employing his opponent's most favored defensive tactics, forcing Mark Selby to pay a heavy price. This rocket, once renowned for his unstoppable offense, has suddenly displayed masterful defense. We must also revisit Mark Selby's earlier baffling decision. Faced with an opportunity that should have been an easy score, Mark Selby, however, chose to back down. He decided to slow down the pace of the game, decisively abandoning offense and switching to defense. However, it was precisely this seemingly clever decision that thoroughly enraged his opponents. This also signals that Mark Selby will henceforth be reduced to a machine perpetually forced to rescue difficult snooker shots. Because next, Ronnie O'Sullivan changed his strategy. We will frustrate Mark Selby with world-class defense, and once again prove that he is the true ruler of this sport. That was incredible. With a single casual shot, he set up a nearly unbreakable snooker. The black and blue balls formed a perfect natural barrier. Defensive challenges of this caliber are extremely rare. Ronnie O'Sullivan is known as the Rocket because he consistently wins matches quickly with his devastatingly powerful style and astonishing accuracy. But that doesn't mean his defense is weak. By comparison, he simply prefers to destroy his opponents with lightning-fast attacks. Regrettably, after rebounding off the third cushion, the cue ball did not follow the intended path, ultimately resulting in a failed break. At this moment, Mark Selby felt immense psychological pressure, because this mistake not only cost him 4 penalty points, moreover, if he misses the next shot again, turning the match around will become as difficult as climbing to the moon. Therefore, he must observe the trajectory of the ball very carefully. Handle with extreme caution. Facing such intense defensive pressure, his second attempt to clear the ball still failed, even though the path seemed perfectly clear. A series of errors came as a bolt from the blue for Mark Selby. He felt extremely frustrated and couldn't accept it. With this, Ronnie O'Sullivan gained a significant advantage through his relentless defensive snooker play, now commanding a commanding lead on the scoreboard. This also means he no longer needs to have any reservations. Next, he could let loose completely, leaving his opponents to struggle painfully in the quagmire of defense. Everyone knows that when Ronnie O'Sullivan faces Mark Selby, it's like a top predator zeroing in on its prey. He will display extreme aggressiveness, showing absolutely no mercy to his opponents. Mark Selby intended to use the black and blue balls to set a defensive trap for Ronnie O'Sullivan with this shot. Unfortunately, due to insufficient hitting power, he did not succeed. What's more, he inadvertently gave his opponent an opportunity to attack from the far end of the table. Faced with this golden opportunity, Ronnie O'Sullivan bent down without hesitation to prepare for a shot. But at that very moment, a shocking scene was about to unfold.